Hey, good afternoon. Yeah, so I'm
Hi.
excited to share with you a few stories, a few user stories, and a few use cases with Story Creator. So let's go down this journey of what a user would expect to get out of this product. The first thing that a user like Mark, who is a user of the product, who is making a humorous video for his audience to basically sell his services as a virtual assistant, he would go into Story Creator and he would create an account. He would log in. He would go and create a new video, and from here, he can basically have a tool that's like very familiar, a very easy, intuitive tool to create an entertaining style of video or an educational style of video. So the benefit of Story Creator, other than its intuitiveness, is the fact that there are pre-made assets like animated text, and it's just super easy to use. And so when Mark is done after creating his 15-second clip, he can click render, and there you go. He can share that on social media. So that's Mark. And by the way, I just want to kind of throw this in there as a cool thing that Story Creator has achieved is #1 product of Product Hunt for the week. And then so here's Antonio. Antonio is actually a customer who uses the automatic subtitling feature, and he also uses that in combination with the progress bar and the animated text. So Antonio gives tips about content creation and things of that sort, and he has 6,000 followers on Instagram, and he uses the tool to basically share his content and have all the features that he needs to be able to make it accessible. And then we also have another use case here for a podcaster. This guy interviews some top entrepreneurs in the space and he uses the automatic visualizers. And so that's really cool. And then last but not least, I'm gonna show a really quick use case of me taking Mark Cuban's video and basically just chopping it up. So I have this, I pasted it in there and I can just trim it down. And from here, I can just take a segment of Mark Cuban's clip. I can add automatic subtitles. I can resize it. I can do a bunch of cool things and I can just click render and then share that on social media. And so it just makes it bite-sizable, the content, and it's really good for the top of the funnel to get people into your ecosystem. And that's Story Creator.
May I go ahead with questions?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. I wasn't really it wasn't really scripted. It's just kind of that's what it is.
No,
but hopefully that gives you a good example of what the product does.
I think so. And I'm just curious, do you call it Figma for video, or did the team here call it Figma for video? I'm just curious why the parallel.
Yeah. Well, so it's because you can design, basically it's like you're taking the intuitiveness of a design tool and you're bringing that into the video world. Because you can do a lot of cool things with a design tool. A lot of people are familiar with Canva. Canva is another example.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of cool things there, but they're static, right? You want to be able to add design-like features, but you want to have frames. You want to be able to tell a story through a sequence of images, but you want similar tools that aren't overly complex. And so that's where offering Figma-like features to video is kind of the overlap.
No, and I love the product, by the way. I think it's super interesting. Is it collaborative or is this really an individual creator?
Yeah, so that's definitely where it doesn't actually fit into the Figma model currently. But I've actually pitched before, and I've talked to Ivan he's the founder of Notion, and I've been thinking about this a lot and going in the direction of being collaborative and being the team that startup or the tool that startups use, and being able to have the collaborative features where an engineer, a designer, somebody that is a copywriter, a salesperson can all collaborate within the same organization on the same project, sharing assets, files, thoughts, comments, and sign-offs. Is really the best way to make money and have that defensibility and be the tool that teams use. And once you're in, it's really hard to get out.
I bet you there is a lot of word of mouth. Tell me a bit about how people are hearing about it today.
Yeah, so I've actually acquired a decent following on Twitter, just through sharing my entrepreneurial journey and building this product.
Very cool.
So that's like my main channel, just building an audience there. I would say also word of mouth, like you said, is another channel. Those are the primary channels. I still have a lot of the market to tap into. That's something that I certainly need help with, is the marketing and growth side of things. I'm going to experiment with paid ads. I actually have a friend here in San Diego who is absolutely crushing it in the no-code space, who can throw money. He throws $500 and he'll make $1,000. They're already at 11K MRR. And so he's an expert. So I'm consulting with him I'm trying to learn as much as I can, but that's obviously the slow way to kind of win this game. I need to kind of speed things up, and I need to actually work with people and have them kind of be a part of the team and executing and getting results.
Absolutely. And I bet you, it sounds like you are seeing a lot of demand from individual creators now, but I bet you that there is similar demand within SMEs and even bigger companies with time. So I would definitely think about traveling that journey. And then the collaboration angle, I think, would help a
I've had
lot.
some dealings with some agencies, and I think
Exactly. I was thinking agencies. Yeah. Sorry
it's almost there for what they need, but simple things like sharing a video link to a colleague and having them gain access to the video, little things like that are super easy to code. It's just a matter of putting it on the roadmap and putting the focus on that persona and then just executing on that. And I'm definitely in that camp.
I think it's very interesting. I think it's very interesting what you're doing.
Opportunity, especially in the teams, kind of taking that approach. I think there's a lot of opportunity for sure. And it's a smart business model. That's where the money is. So I think on the front end, it'd be for word of mouth. I would still offer like features for like the solo type, but I would go heavily and hard after the teams in terms of like profitability.
That makes a lot of sense. It's very interesting. I look forward to seeing what you'll be up to. Thank you.
Sweet. Thanks.